Alright, hopefully they won't go out on me again like I did last time, but anyway, let's try this again. Like, I have a class set up for the Man of War, and a shout out to the Hollow Point, Hot Goblin, Ali A, and Elite Shot, and they like their ideals for their class sets for the Man of War is like are good ideals, but I can't say like they are the best class sets because whenever someone says the best class setup for a specific weapon or for do something, it's basically for them as their best setup, and I'm about to show you was pretty much my best setup for the Man of War and I came so close so many times to get a nuclear. One time I only needed one more kill, and then there's other times where all I needed was like about five more kills, or three more kills, and I just could not get them because like it's basically a class where you're just dependent on getting kills, as many kills as you can, and then but we'll go right straight into the class setup. But before the class setup, and then we're going to the score streaks. You want to run your UAV and then counter UAV, and then your hater, and then because you want to see where they're at, and you want to get those kills as soon as possible. Now I've seen people go with Talon and Wraith and like Ravs or a hater or UAV Talon and Wraith and still somehow mysteriously still get like a nuclear, and to me like that's suspicious because they're using score streaks that kill people and they're still getting nuclear. So to me that's like something's fishy there because you gotta have strictly gun kills only for a nuclear. And I've seen class videos for cast setups, or people going like, "Oh yeah, I got a nuclear with this gun," but yeah, when you're looking at it, you see that they run out of ammo for that gun, which is the apparent Man of War. They run out of ammo, and they pick up a different gun, and then they eventually run out and do that same thing over and over, picking up different guns, and that's how they get their nuclears on that. So it's not the Man of War class up nuclear. Now I have figured out a good class up that's capable of getting the nuclear for the Man of War, everything, but it's not quite there. Now this class up right here that you were saying, this is Hollow Point's class up. From his video, I watched it. It's a great class setup, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really good. Um, but it just did not work for me because for some reason I just cannot use stock. Like stock just completely messes up how my aiming is, and so it's deal for me. Okay, and then here's a class setup that I combined differently from Ali's class setup and from Elite Shot's class setup. Everything I took the separate deals, everything. As you can see, like I got rapid fire on both setups, everything, and rapid fire is a must for the Man of War. And I highly recommend you go either with the Helo side or the Reflex side. But Helo side you kind of have a more opening. It's not you're not fully like zoom in too much like it gives you with the Reflex. And the BOA3 side was just kind of like target fire except for they don't show up as a indicated target like Black Ops 2. And but here is my class setup for the Man of War and everything. I have the optic sight helo and everything, that way I can see my opponents a whole lot better. And then I got grip because the recoil on this gun is pretty decent. It's right there on the recoil and everything, so you kind of need that to kind of lengthen that recoil down unless you're just going to try to get up close and personal. But over half the time you're going to come across an SMG player and it's going to completely melt you, or you're going to come across a player that's just using the KN-44 and that gun will always outdo the Man of War, guaranteed, with that assault rifle. Okay, and then I got the FMJ. That way you can shoot your targets through materials and everything. But this FMJ that I have is completely different, as you can see. This one is the Beneteau. I just call it the band. It's like I noticed like this one actually has better penetration damage than the default version of it, and it looks way more badass. especially with the diamond camera on it. Okay, and then you're going to want to have fast mags. Like fast mags is very important because you want to reload as fast as possible. Now there's people who would be like, oh yeah, put on an extended mag. Well, even with extended mag and everything, there's going to be those times where you get hit markers, and you do not want those hit markers. I could guarantee you that. And like and so you're gonna kind of run out of bullets eventually, and you kind of get getting up on. So you want fast max. Now you can get that one or two quick kills there, and then go and cover, reload, carefully go out and look, and then you got rapid fire. Rapid fire is a must for the man of war because its fire rate is slow on this game, and you need to get those kills. And with the rapid fire, it really helps a whole lot. And if you're confident on your ability to reload, replace rapid fire with long barrel. That way you could go out, get those long distance kills a whole lot better. And then I did do one time, I did do a class setup with the high caliber and the FMJ, because with those two attachments combined, you actually get a 2 increased damage with the bullets and everything, and while you still have your penetration damage and then your increased headshot damage and everything with a high caliber. And then you want overclock. Overclock is a must because you're the specialist that you're going to be using is very important. I experimented with 3 different specialists, and I'll get into that on which one I came the closest with Man of War. Scavenger is another must because you're going on those long kills and everything. Like you need to resupply your ammo and everything. Like you don't want to run out of ammo. They're like running around going like, oh, I need a gun, I need a gun, and like you can't get a gun in time. Where you do get a gun, and it's a sniper rifle, and then you just completely suck at the sniper rifle. Okay, so there's that. All right, now to the specialist. I got a friend that's joining my lobby, but I'm in a private chat, so unfortunately you can't hear me. Okay, now I have a friend, and I've seen videos who are saying like use combat focus. That will help you get your score streaks a whole lot better, a whole lot faster. And then, yes, that is true, but combat focus is a huge risk to use. And the reason why I say it's a huge risk to use is because one, you gotta know when to use it, and when you use it, you gotta make sure you gotta guarantee that you are not going to die. And like in other words, combat focus is more meant for like playing on domination and making sure you got people on domination that will help you like be able to use combat focus. And over half the time people don't play with friends or anything that they can trust, and you got all these other people that are just running around with like a chicken with their heads cut off and doing their own thing. So I do not recommend combat focus, not one bit. Okay, but to the specialists that I do recommend, that I came close to getting the nuclear with, and everything, damn it, wrong. And that is battery with a kinetic armor, because the kinetic armor allows you to take those extra bullet damage, and so you could get those kills that you would normally probably lose because they're shooting you first, and then you got that kinetic armor. You pop it like right when that first bullet hits you, and then you could pop them, or there's a whole bunch of them there, like 2 or 3 of them, and you know you could take them, pop that kinetic armor, take them out, go into cover, reload, and then wait for a little bit, then go to another area because guaranteed they're gonna watch that kill count, especially if you're playing on core, to see where you're at. So just wait for those few seconds and everything, and then move to a different location. Okay, I got up to 25 kills without dying using battery with the kinetic armor. The one I came closest to was Outrider with Vision Pulse. Like yeah, people are saying like, oh, one Vision Pulse is more of an S&D specialist to use and everything. And like it shows, it gives you an idea on where to at. But guess what? I got up to 29 kills without dying using Outrider. And when I needed that last kill, I did not get that first shot in, and I died, and especially because they were using VMP, and the VMP was just completely outguns the Man of War every single time, guaranteed, unless you're at a long distance and you already got like the advantage on them. But Outrider is the one I recommend using with the class setup that I'm kind of showing right here. But see, this is just my setup though, and what I was using that I came one kill away from getting a nuclear, I recommend Overclock and Scavenger. Now, there's people who go like, oh, well, you don't need the Helo site, you don't need FMJ. Okay, well, if you're good and you could deal with the default site on here, which to me is like literally crap. I tried it without it. As you can see with this class and everything, it doesn't have on there. Like, I couldn't play it. Like, I just could not do it. So it's not very good in my opinion. So I really recommend Reflex or the Helo site. But if you are the type of player who's like, oh, you don't need Optic, the Helo site, and you don't need FMJ, then take them out and then go with Perk to Agree and get Cold Blood, because there's going to be those people who get those wraps out and they will throw you off of your kills and everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go see what my dog is fussing about, and like the back door's open, so she can go out anytime she wants to. But hope you enjoyed this video. This is my class setup that I came close to on getting nuclear.